Hey everybody, it's Mike. Today I want to talk about e-learning and the future of education and employee training. In today's age, standardized testing is the norm. Personalized learning offers a different perspective, one that puts the learners first. Last week I shared some statistics about investments in Edtech. And what that information told us was that the U.S. leads those investments, that there's more money being invested in corporate training Edtech than that of K-12 or higher education in 2017. So today we all know e-learning is going to be a part of the future of how we learn. So I want to talk about 5 considerations to improve learning outcomes, because a lot of organizations, a lot of institutions are moving to more of an online learning platform and offering. So let's talk about how we can improve learning outcomes. We're going to talk about 5 considerations. The first is the learning model. The second is the instructor roles. The third is student learning. The fourth is curriculum. And the fifth is assessment. So when we talk about learning models, is your learning model going to be generic or is it going to be individualized? Because online learning allows us to personalize and pace the learning based on individual learning styles. When we talk about instructor roles, is the instructor going to be a guide on the side? Or are they going to go back to traditional education where they're more of a sage on the stage, spewing information down at their audience? When we talk about student learning, are students receiving information or are they interactive and engaged in the content? We want students to be engaged and contributing so that it improves their learning outcomes. When we talk about curriculum, is it a one-size-fits-all curriculum? Or do the learners have a voice in shaping the content, the delivery, and the learning outcomes? So if it's learner voiced, maybe you have some feedback from the students before the course starts on what their goals and interests are, so you can tailor the learning to your audience. And last but not least is assessment. In traditional education, it's standardized testing. It's based on what you've learned. Can you recite what you've learned in a textbook? Can you show memorization as mastery? In the future of education, to get better learning outcomes, it's about diverse ongoing assessment so that you're tailoring the learning experience based on the needs of the class. And in a digital world, we're able to do this at a much faster pace. We can create reinforcement units and modules when we see that learning isn't being mastered. So if you want to improve the learning outcomes of your employees, of your students, of your own personal development, these are 5 considerations you should take when assessing an online learning platform or when developing your own courses and instruction. So I look forward to talking to you about this in a lot more depth, but I want to introduce this to everybody today because we see it as a big trend in 2018. I taught my first class online back in 2009, so I've created several courses. I've seen the evolution of the technology, which is making it easier for people to learn. I look forward to sharing more about this with you. If you're experienced in e-learning, please share in the comments what works and what doesn't from your experience. And we look forward to talking to you again. Thanks.